You talked about Shaitan and tying that to outside, people going through the pandemic, there's COVID, there is medicine and there is vaccination, which is a kind of protection. Being here with Shaitan is not...
Yeah, vaccination is not a cure, it's a protection. Get it through your thick skull. You can still get sick, but it's not going to be that bad. Yeah, like seatbelt is a protection, it's not a cure. You can still, if you don't put seatbelt on, you get into an accident, it's very bad. If you put it on, most likely it's not going to be so bad. Yeah, people are becoming idiots with these kinds of things also. We need to see what is the black and what is the white and who is saying black or white. Don't think, and it changes. Shaitan and Dajjal changed the sign. What you thought was a sign, you've been following that sign for years. Because he changed it, you think you still have to follow it, but he changed it already. You think you're still going there, but it's not. Yeah. Anyway, say.
So, vaccine is a protection, like you said. And Shaitan cannot enter here. So this dargah is also a protection. So what makes people do not seek the protection? Just like some people don't want to get the vaccine.
They don't think that they are sick. They don't think the sickness is going to hit them. And if they do, it's just for a hot second. It's not serious. They believe it's not serious. Because nothing has really happened in their lives to really make them to understand it's serious. Not experiences, not other people's experience, not their age. Yeah. You think all those people that are talking about this or that, to take, not to take this or that, if they get sick, they're going to have the same views? If their parents get sick like that, they're going to say the same? It is real, people do get sick. Leave vaccination aside, people get sick from this. If you see your children get sick, are you still going to have the same views? Same stubbornness? So it hasn't hit you yet. Once it hits you, then you understand. But this is what happens. When it hits us, then we understand from a personal point of view. Very selfish. Believers are behaving like this. I'm looking, bad things happening around the world, bad things happening in their countries, bad things, nothing. A little bit here and there. It's very philosophical, it's very political, it's very social, they just talk a little bit. But if something hits to them personally, they will write poems about their grief. Yes? Believers should not be behaving like this. Because a believer is one body, all the believers. In fact, if it hits you personally, that's a time that you pull back. You don't want to air out your grief in public. Some are seeing they're very upset, they're very sad, they're this and that. Yeah, it is a catastrophe, but there are other catastrophes also that's happening. If you have intelligence, you're going to balance. Did I feel like this when this thing happened? Did I behave like this when these things, I know these things happen to this group or that group or this. Did I behave like this? Something gets so sad. And I was saying, did you behave like this when your sheikh passed? No. This is when we get. Okay. So, what can we do? What can we do? We try to cut off all feelings from that. Guys, it's not too good, it's too much also. Cut off all feelings. Yes, turn our heads. This one. It's important to know. So, what is it that we're taking seriously? What is it we're taking seriously? Zikr is free here. Salat is free. Every day if we want is here. Because there's no price that we put on it. Especially in America. It's free, it has no value. You can come, or you cannot come, it's up to you. No one can stop you, no? But when it is very difficult, when there is a value, it's very difficult, whether it costs your time, or your life, or money, or your safety, when it becomes very valuable, that's the time people start chasing after it. This has no value because it's there, it's free. Once you take it away, then people will start saying, oh, I want it. Why do we have to behave like that? It's not proper behavior for a believer. No? Then where is the shukr? Where is the shukr? Where is understanding the value and the rahmat of Allah? Then our goal is not to understand Allah. It's just to satisfy our nafs, satisfy our desires. It's not to know Allah. It is to satisfy ourselves. It's wrong. Especially not in this way. Especially in this way. Tariqat, Allah is making it easier, easier, easier. You want to know me? Know your Prophet. You will know me. Know the Sahabis, know the saints, know your Shaykh. Know. Start knowing. And then slowly, slowly, you will reach to that. No. I don't want to know this, 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 I don't want to know my Shaykh, I don't want to know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. I just want to sit there, make some zikr. He answers my prayers. I'm asking, and that's it. Then it's that's a time when it's very, the angels, they get upset. So you should know a little bit better, understand it a little bit. This is not about how much you do. It's not about how much you do. This is about the sincerity and the desire for it. When there is a desire, the signs are there. It's very open. When a person has a desire for food, it's very open. A person has a desire for drink, is very open. Desire for everything, it is there. Physical and mental and everything, it is there. When you have a desire for Allah and His Prophet, it is there. The signs are there. When you don't display the signs, and there's no actions, no behavior to that, it's also there. People are using religion, of course, to get what they want. They're using religion to get to paradise. They're using tariqat to get what they want in life. To make their lives better, not their afterlives, their lives. I think we don't know that. And we ask, like this or like that, say, why you want to move up? Because of this, 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 this. Not once they will mention, because I want to get closer to Allah. Not once they will mention, because I want to know my Lord and my Prophet, because I want to leave this world and I want to walk, even if it's a few minutes a day. They don't. We say, why are you not mentioning? Oh yeah, of course it's there. No, no, no. If it's there, you're going to mention. If it's there, it's on your lips. It's on your tongue. When you don't mention, then it's very far away from your heart. That is wrong. We should not be. This is a danger. Let me warn first myself and for everyone too. When that is given, that is satisfied, your heart is going to be very far away. You can have this world, but you must still have the spirit of a dervish. If it comes or it goes, it does not matter to you. There are some, they look like a dervish, but their heart is ravenous, hungry for this world. There are some, they have this world, but they're running for something else. The heart is everything. But we should be careful if this world is made easier for us a little bit, for us to turn to Akhirat, and we must check ourselves every day. How much today I'm running after Akhirat? How much am I running after Akhirat today? How much am I even thinking about my Lord? To think, to remember Him. Zikr, you're making your daily wazifa? You're too busy. Okay. Just thinking about your Lord. Thinking about your Prophet. If you do that, we will see it. The signs will be there. Your heart will be chasing after that. And one of the signs would be questions, maybe. One of the signs would be that. And the interest, wanting to be here. Not this. This means over here. No, don't tell me because it's so spiritually heavy, I cannot take it. It's because your stomach is full from food. That is just given like that too. How much am I thinking about my Lord? How much am I doing things for the sake of my Lord? Even if it's 5 minutes now, 5 minutes. Sincerely you are sitting down, sincerely. That is better than 70 years of worship. Hadith is saying 1 hour of meditation. Shaykh Effendi is saying these days people cannot even do 1 hour of meditation. They'll spend 1 hour in front of their phones checking all these funny videos. Hours, not 1 hour. But to spend 5 minutes just thinking, say, thank you, Ya Rabbi. I'm here to be with you, to be with my Shaykh. Thank you. Forgive me. If you do that, it will show. If you do that 40 days, then it'll be very clear. You will attain to some understanding, some opening. And your attitude towards sohbat and zikr will be very clear to people too. At least it'll be clear to me. Then even if you cannot do this, your heart, your conscience is going to say, I cannot, I'm not too good at zikr, this, and then I'm going to do something else. I'm not too good at this, I'm going to do something else. I'm not too good at listening to sohbas and questions, I'm going to do something else. You're going to run to fulfill that. What is that? The remembrance of Allah, one way or another. The appreciation, one way or another you're going to run. You're not going to run away. We're still warning. Right? And someone is going to say, I cannot do too much zikr. I'm going to do this. What am I going to do? I'm going to do what I know Shaykh Effendi wants to be done, to help, to do this, to do that, this one or this one. Don't tell me it's a mystery. We make everything to be very clear. But that's also a burden, because now the responsibility is on you. You cannot say, I don't know what to do. But we're watching people get sucked into their boring lives. Same, especially this country. They get sucked into that. So and there's no desire, curiosity. Now you can be doing things. You can be growing vegetables. You can be working in a factory. You can be going to the barn. You can be a doctor. You can be this. But you are in this way. You're very excited. You're curious. You have the energy to like, okay, I'm a doctor now. I'm going to see. Oh, you don't have vaccination. Oh, you didn't report to me. Well, they're going to run. Even become annoying, even it doesn't matter. They are taking their job seriously. This one is what? This one is collecting eggs. He's taking that seriously. This is when now we don't have to say it is there. Now you enter into tariqat. You pass Shariat. Shariat is still there, but nobody has to tell you, do this, don't do this. You already know what you're supposed to do. And you take it on yourself. You put a law to yourself. Whether someone says, someone doesn't say, it doesn't matter to you. In fact, it's shameful if someone says to you. You put that law on yourself. Now you enter into tariqat. Now you enter into sharaf. The sharaf of iman. Because now it's a matter of honor. Whether you're caught or you're not caught. Whether it's you know. I should not be doing that. If I do that, I should be doing this. If I do something, I should be doing this. This is how the Jamaat could get better. This is how when you'll feel people, then everyone is moving, spinning each according to their own orbits. They don't crush into each other. Like you see the beauty of the mountains, the trees, everyone is going according to their own capacity, their own height. And when you look, everything is nice, everything is moving. Cannot take these things for granted. You cannot. Everything is a balance. These are still the good days. We're not asking you to share anything. Everything is just coming. If you are selfish now, if you love to be alone, if you love to alienate other people, now when we have everything, imagine when you have to share. You'll be the first ones to touch my things. I'm going to blow your head off. I don't care. Brother, akhi, doesn't matter. It's going to show. If you share when you don't have, definitely you will share when you have, because it is part of your sharaf. When you don't share when you don't have, and you say, when I have, I'm going to share, there's not sharaf, there's business. So, we should not use tariqat, we should not use religion like that. It can be an entry point, of course. But after that, get better, wake up. Our work is to remind people until we die. Our work is not to give up on people until they leave. Some leaving physically, some leaving by the heart. Some people doing both, but they leave. So, doesn't matter. So many have left Shaykh Effendi. Whole Jamaats have left him. We're going to say something. We say we continue until we die. We made that promise. Inshallah. These are still the good times. Don't look so sad. Still the good times. Assalamu alaikum. This much is enough. Wa min Allahu tawfiq al-Fatiha.